good day. You're welcome back to class with Simka Academy. Okay, and you're going to be learning how to make a yummy sponge cake. Now, the name of this cake is called orange cake. Let's go there. Yeah, so welcome back. To make a yummy orange cake, these are the ingredients you're going to be needing. So let me take it one by one. First here you have your eggs. Okay, you have your eggs, followed by your flour, then the butter, sugar, and then you have your orange. But you're going to be needing the back of it so you can see how this looks. This has been grated, okay, to give us this, which is the zest. Then you also need your eggs, okay, and of course, if you want to make it into cupcakes, you have your cupcakes paper. I hope there's nothing missing that I've not mentioned. So moving on, we want to move now to mixing the butter and the cake. Okay, the butter and the sugar. Don't mind me. I'm eager to taste the cake. I'm sure by now you have the recipe. 300 grams of butter. Okay, so we've measured our sugar, and this is 250 grams of sugar. Now for sweet tooth, you can do equivalent, okay, weights. So that means your sugar can also be 300. Thank you so much. Okay, so we now have our butter, the 300 grams of butter, and 250 grams of sugar right here in our mixing bowl. So it's time to go to the next action, which is mixing. Okay, and we're going to be mixing for the next 10 to 15 minutes until it's so fluffy. God bless you. So welcome back, everyone. Still on the making of the orange cake, sponge cake. You can see that our batter is now well mixed. Okay, for some people you could decide to finish it up with a mixer, and some you may decide to take it out, scoop it out into a bowl and mix. But I've decided to do the manual style. Okay, so I just turn it for like 2 seconds, okay, to ensure the fluffiness of the batter, and immediately I add my flavor. I love vanilla flavor a lot, and I believe it should be the base for all cakes. Okay, vanilla flavor is so nice, and it can always be the base before you mix it with another flavor. So 1 teaspoon flavor is okay. The next thing is to turn in your eggs. Your 300 grams of egg gradually, and you mix into the batter. You don't really need to whisk your egg, okay? I call this cake one of the easiest cakes ever on earth, and amazingly, it's also my best. I'm sure you are thinking, oh, but you said you love velvet so much. How come this is also your best? Yeah, so I'm just showing you some of my best cake recipes, and the ones that I've got clients always asking for more. So quickly, we move on to the next thing, which is the folding in of the flour. You can still mix, okay, because when I say folding in, I'm sure some of you are thinking, oh, Ayo, so what, Chef Ayo, what direction are you going? So you can still mix, still in the same direction, okay. Yeah, so When I tell you this cake is easy to make, I hope you believe me. Then the next thing to do is to measure our 3 tablespoons of water. My darling Chef Anu has done this for me. So all I have to do is just to measure my milk in it. Once again, I hope you are seeing the recipe on the screen. And I'm sure it will also be sent to you, to your email. So you need 2 tablespoons of milk in 3 tablespoons of water. Mix together. Don't forget, this cake has no baking powder. This cake has no bicarbonate of soda. But I can tell you it's one of the softest cakes I've ever eaten. Yes. Then the last thing we're going to be adding is our orange zest. And I hope you know how it was made. We bought the normal orange. Using the normal grater, you use the tiny mouth to grate it out. So it's so easy to make. Okay, so you need your 1 teaspoon of the zest. Okay, the back of the orange. That's what I call the zest. Okay. And you can imagine your cake is good to go. But one major thing you must not do is you must ensure that your cake is thoroughly mixed, okay? Because if the zest should go and stay on any side, then what it means is that that particular side will be tasting bitter. Okay, this is one of the best cakes on the planet Earth. I'm trying to check to see that it's well mixed. Thank you and God bless you. So you can see our batter is now good to go, set to enter the oven. You can see here a lovely greased pan, okay, with a baking paper or parchment paper as it were. It has been prepared. So you set it on your scale to know the measurement of the batter you want to bake. I'm sure you see some cakes that have even sizes in some cake shops. So this is how it's done. I would love to get some cupcakes out of this, so I'll just stop here. Okay, so I would like to get some few cupcakes out also. So we finished scooping out the orange cake, okay? So this is the cupcake and this is the one we have in the 8 inches pan. So the next thing is to put this in the hot oven. We have finally seen the outcome of our orange cake. Isn't this yummy? Isn't this wonderful? See how your chocolate cake is bouncing? And see your sponge pudding. I'd like to turn it out of the pan and let's see.